I'm hot, and when I'm not, I'm probably cold. I don't know why I thought that would be a good opener, but here we are. Welcome back to The Binding of Isaac. My name is Lupus Album. I screwed up saying my own name. Feels cool. You can either call me that, or you can call me Garrett. I don't mind. New run, challenges. We are persevering. Great day. What in God's name is this run? Going to Mom's Heart, I have rainbow effects, basically. I mean, sure. Ooh, wiggly worm shots. That was cute. Oh, now it's the other kind of wiggly worm shot. Wait, do I have Deadeye? Why did I just have the Deadeye effect on my shots? I mean, we're definitely getting this so that we can get the key. That's touch. Just give me that for free. It's fine. Cool. I don't know where my shots are going. There's Deadeye again. Weird. Get a little bit of money at least. Alright, remember to go back to the shop because I can buy a soul heart. Ace of clubs. Situationally useful. Now I shoot nails, and they're really wibbly wobbly. Back to death touch. Ace of clubs. Nice, double bomb. Very good. Charming them is kind of amazing. Psychic friend little Steven. Go back. Buy this soul heart. Carry on. My wayward son. I'm full of half music references today, apparently. Everybody, I don't know why why did this come to my mind? Actually, let me think about this before I say anything. Nope, pretty sure it's just a random thought. Did anybody else, when they were, much younger, start a YouTube channel so that they could, record Minecraft videos? Because I know I did. That channel is long gone, but I remember I made Minecraft videos where I basically didn't talk at all, and I mean I stuck with it for like 2 weeks or something, and then I was like, I'm not getting any views. I don't want to do it anymore. So unlike now, where it's like I don't care. I'm doing this because I think it's fun, not because I'm like trying to make it a job. It would be neat to be able to actually do this as be playing games as a job, but that is a far-fetched dream, if anything. take that. Give me penny, 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 penny. You suck. Hey, there you go. No real reason to go into that room, gotta say. There is a reason, however, to go in here. Haha! I knew it. I knew it. There you go. All the HP that I could ask for. We're only going to Mom's heart, so I don't expect to... I'm not expecting it to lose now. So if I do, fucking ream me in the comments. At least I think that's how you say that, is ream. Tear me a new asshole. There you go. Oh, once again, charmed him. Why is it this boss again, by the way? We take both. 100%. I'm a small devil child. Hooray. My favorite! Oh, aren't children the greatest? Literally all spawns of Satan. Like... that's my own thing. I always hear, I always hear from mothers, when you have your own kids, that you'll understand. It's like, well, I'm sure I would if I was ever planning to do that. I'm actually planning to eventually go to the doctors to what's it called? Is it a vasectomy? I think that's the correct thing. The whatever it is that it's called, where you make it so you no longer can have children. I have a reason for that too, which is with the sheer amount of like hereditary medical bullshits that run through my bloodline. I don't want to further taint the gene pool. My sister will probably have kids at some point, but as for me being the son, the only son of the family, of this family, I'm not carrying on the name, not that way at least, because oh no, my dick, it fell off, because well, I told you why. It's reason enough for me, basically. Which is all it really needs to be. Ow. Also ow. You little bitch. Not really giving me bombs, are you? The shots are curving around him. I have become part of the poopy. It envelops me. It strengthens me. The poopy gives me purpose. See, these are my brethren. I'm not killing them, I am flushing them. For they are going into the great beyond. Man, I need to play D&D more. Thank you, magnetism effect, I guess? Yeah, it's not active in this room, so I guess it was just random. Hey. Thank you. Looking for the shop. Maybe back here. Just yeehaw my way back there. You've yeed your last haw, cowboy. That's all I have to say about that. Alright, 2 bombs for 2 marked rocks. Feels good. A greed fight, because... sure. It's fine, I didn't have the money to buy anything anyway. I do now, but I didn't then. There's the marked rock. Just for the sake of the run, being the run that it is, I'm going to keep the rainbow worm instead of getting the mushroom. Even though I would normally take the mushroom every time. Not this time. Why ruin the spirit of the run? You suck. The occasional booger tears are really doing their work, putting in work. They're doing their work. Yes. Just what I wanted to say. Exactly what I wanted to say. It's like Sack Dagger. Sack Dagger is a good orbital. If I get BFF, then it becomes kind of insane. Well, there's Gimpy. Haha! I thought it might pay out immediately. My shots currently okay. For a while there, my shots couldn't actually hit the. For a while there, my shots couldn't actually hit the enemy, so I just kind of did what I had to do with the Sack Dagger. I can probably afford to do this. Not exactly a large payout, but... It doesn't matter what type of tier I'm shooting, and where it's going, if I'm at point-blank range to hit you. You can be curling all the way down the goddamn road or something. I don't know. What's a good curling joke? I know that's a sport. I don't know. They're sweeping it. I don't know. I know nothing about curling, other than it exists. Take these. Downtown. The shots are making it so I can't hit him. Don't do that. fear on the first hit, and then they're immune for a little bit. If I understand fear correctly in this game. Correct?
Shot speed.
Yes, no. I would like some feedback. You know, when I ask those questions, I'm kind of expecting you to answer, but you didn't answer. It's kind of rude, to be honest. Can't believe you. Oh my god. You sound as much like a stuck-up teenage girl as possible. Typical teenage girl, I should say. Because, I mean, they're not all that way. I knew plenty that were totally fine. But I also knew some of the, interesting characters. Surprisingly, in my during my high school days, the popular kids, quote unquote, wasn't the super snarky, full of themselves buttholes that they had been or could have been. Just since all media portrays the popular kids as basically the mean girls. Continuum tiers, cool. Ow. But the popular kids were actually the drama club for my school. They were all the drama kids were super popular, and they weren't assholes either. They're all super chill. And they were friendly to everybody. Really, there wasn't that much bullying going on top of that. Not that I saw, anyway. And I would know if I saw subtle bullying, because I mean I was bullied heavily when I was in middle school. I won't go into more detail about that because that's a little dark and personal. But yeah. The only instance of bullying that I really remember there being, well, there was two instances, and they both involved me. Well, one of them involved me, the other one I inserted myself into the situation. The first one would be the one that I was in the lunch line. And I wanted to, or that was just in the lunch line, getting ready to get food. And one of my classmates that I never really talked to, lined up behind me, and that was fine. It's not like I cared. I didn't have a problem with him or anything. I just didn't really talk to the dude. And these fresh, and he's a senior at this time, by the way. But he's like small, build wise. And this group of fucking freshmen come up and get in the line behind me, and they just start like fucking bullying the shit out of this kid. Like, oh man, doing all the typical like, oh, you're a pussy, you're a pushover, mama's boy, blah blah blah. And I was like, I turned around and looked at him like, you fucking what? I didn't say that, but that's what my face was saying, or my expression. And eventually they started pushing him around in the lunch line, and nobody was doing anything about it. And by nobody, I mean none of the teachers that were there to monitor the students. And I got pissed because I had just escaped my being bullied in my previous school district. And so I was like, yo, calm the fuck down, don't do that, like, leave him alone. And they got all like, ooh, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do, huh? You think you can take us? That kind of thing. And hearing that kind of made me chuckle because all three of these little freshman shits were half my size, pretty much, and I was like, yeah, I'm telling you to back off, and if you're not going to back off, I'm going to make you back off, and they're like, oh, you want to try to hit me, or you want to start something? And I was like, and then I just kind of snapped, and I was like, well, I say I snapped, but it was like, but me snapping is very different from people who snap from bullying. Usually, I snapped and I just started fucking screaming at them. I wasn't screaming obscenities or anything. I was actually screaming like, "What the fuck do you think you're doing? You're in high school. You can't do this shit anymore. Have respect for other people. If you think you can bully somebody, you sure as hell can't, especially not around me." And I just fucking reamed these kids, and made goddamn sure that everybody in the lunchroom knew what they were up to. And at one point, he was like, "What? You think you can take on all of us?" And I'm like, "Dude, I could sit on you. If that's a legitimate threat that I can make toward you,
Judge.
You should probably not be threatening me." And I go on for a while to the point where I actually noticed that I really did make these kids ashamed of themselves and their actions, and I was still like super hyped up and pissed when I was done yelling at them, and because of that, I turned around and the rest of the lunch line had gone forward, so it was my turn. So I just basically yelled at the lunch lady, chicken burger, and like half the lunchroom stifled laughs, and I didn't care. I got my goddamn point across, and I was not having it. And that poor kid, I can't even remember his name at this point. He would never, or he started sitting with me and my little group, or the group I was in, and started chatting with us occasionally. Quiet dude, but he was alright. Well, mostly alright, but I won't go into too much personal detail. Yeah, it basically was like, no, if I see bullying going on around me, I'm going to stop it. I'm not gonna be violent if I can avoid it, but if it's happening, I'm not gonna let it continue. I know what bullying can do to people, being a victim myself, and so I stood up. I stood up for the dude, and I'm honestly proud. Yeah, I probably could have handled the situation better if I didn't start screaming at them, but and probably do it some other way. But honestly, it was like, no, not letting these little shits get away with their bullshit. It was good. I liked it. Good result. I never saw bullying other than that in my entire high school career. Quite the long story, but tangentially related somehow. I'm sure I could twist and turn the what's it called? The storylines there to have this somehow connect back to coming back to relating to Isaac. But, honestly, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I could have done better in that situation. As I said, I probably could have not yelled. I definitely shouldn't have yelled at the, lunch lady. I didn't really mean to yell at her, either, so I think it's, like, it's not okay, but, I mean, it's passable for based on the situation. More rainbow poop. Anyway, long story short, don't like bullying. Porn photo is pretty good. Helps us out. Helps us out a great deal, in fact. Oh yeah, I guess the other bullying-related story that I have from high school is actually from another senior bullying me. Some stuff happened before that I won't go into detail because otherwise it'll be obvious who the person is. But they ended up keying my truck. Yes, I had a Ford my parents had, I should say, a Ford F-150 that they let me drive as my vehicle to go to school, to go to high school and stuff. And a little bit, we had a little bit longer than that as well. And he keyed my truck. Keying, if you don't know, is somebody taking their keys and scratching the side of your car. And he did that. He didn't really fully key my car. It was only one scratch across the driver's side door. And I was pissed off, and I was like, I want to get him back without being super malicious. So I was thinking of, like, getting, what is that? Plastic wrap and duct tape, and wrapping it around his car, or his truck. He also had a truck. And, but I ended up being like, it's senior year. You haven't had any problems in at all where you got in trouble by the. Actually, no, that's not true. I got detention before. Stupid reason, but yeah. I thought about keying his car back or wrapping it around with that plastic wrap. Didn't actually do it because I was like, you know what, I'm gonna graduate soon. I don't care. And so I reported him to the school security officer dude, whatever his name was. And after he got in trouble for that, he put another scratch on my truck driver's door, and I was like, all right, dude, sure. If that's you getting revenge for your own for being punished for your own actions, sure, I can take that. I don't care. Anyway, a lot of rambling in this episode. Don't really know what was going on, but there was a lot of rambling. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.